Hi everyone, this is your horoscope for Monday the 4th of September going through until Sunday the 10th of September 2017. It's really nice to be with you. Thanks for joining me. I've had a look at this week and it's a really positive week. The first 3 days of the week are really about feeling calm and tranquil and getting in touch with your own feelings and getting to know yourself even better. And then the rest of the week, the second half of the week, is really about taking action, then implementing those wonderful feelings. So I'm going to break this down day by day and go through it with you each day and see what you can expect for the coming week. So on Monday the 4th of September, we have the Sun in Virgo, because it's Virgo season at the moment, and that opposes Neptune, the dream planet, which is in Pisces. The Moon is in Aquarius as well, and that opposes Mars, which is the archetypal male planet, which is sitting in Leo. And that recipe kind of combines to make you feel very calm and reasonable here at the beginning of the week. So your ideas and thoughts govern your feelings rather than it being the other way around and your feelings taking control over what you think and what you're doing. So you're inspired, you're calm, you're rational, and you're thinking very, very clearly. So make use of that on Monday the 4th. On Tuesday, the 5th of September, we have the Moon moving into Pisces at 5:29 a.m. and my horoscopes are based on UK time. Oh, and the great news on Tuesday, the 5th of September also is that Mercury, the communication planet, goes direct, which is great news, okay? Mercury, when it's in retrograde, it makes communication and transportation more difficult, even though this one has been quite mild, I found anyway. So all of these exchange of ideas, they become less stifled. There's a sense that you're returning to normality a little bit. I've actually enjoyed this retrograde because it's just kind of made me change the formats of my videos, the way I communicate, without really putting a lot of thought into it. I've just felt that I should do it differently. It's actually been quite enjoyable, this retrograde for me, which is strange because as a Virgo, Mercury is my ruler. So let me know how you fared during this retrograde, if you've also found it easy and enjoyable or whether it's been a tough one. I spoke to a Pisces yesterday and she found it quite difficult, and that makes sense, obviously Pisces being opposite to Virgo. So on Tuesday though, you're also able to maintain this sense of calm that's currently with you, that's been with you at the beginning of the week. It continues into Tuesday and into Wednesday. On Wednesday, the 6th of September, we have the full moon in Pisces, and that happens at 7:04 in the morning. And the moon in Pisces squares Saturn in Sagittarius. So I've made a separate video on the full moon. I'll make a separate video on the new moon as well. That's coming up at the end of the month. But a full moon is always a time of completion and bringing things to a close. So this one in particular, because it's a full moon in Pisces, is a wonderful time for rest and to look at what's going on in your life and how you really feel about the things that are happening in your life. With the Saturn square, it's not a good idea to make long-term plans during this full moon or to commit to things which are like 3-5 years long. This full moon, the best way to use it is to really allow yourself to look at what you're feeling, what's going on in your life, and what you think about that, and to rest and to look at it from a little bit of an objective kind of outside perspective and to see what's going on in your life and what you make of all of that. It's great for introspection and understanding what you like, what you don't like. And having that information is really helpful for taking future action, but I would recommend that with this Saturn square today, you don't start taking action today, that you leave the action for later on in the week. On Thursday, the 7th of September, we have the moon going into Aries at 12:02, so 2 minutes past noon. And this Aries moon then also quincunxes Mars, again the male planet, which is now in Virgo. So Thursday the 7th is an abrupt change. Okay, it may rattle you a little bit because you've been in this period of tranquility and everything you've been experiencing has been calm and you've really had, internal insight. And now you become much more interested in analyzing things. asking questions and then taking action as a response to the kind of answers that you get. So the pace really picks up here now on Thursday, and you become less blissed out and you become more of a reader, a thinker. You start becoming interested in information and how you can use that to your advantage. On Friday, the 8th of September, the moon is still in Aries, and it opposes Jupiter in Leo, Jupiter being the lucky planet, and Jupiter is not in Leo, Jupiter is in Libra. Okay, so that's a typo. So the moon in Aries opposes Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter is in Libra until the 10th of October. Jupiter is the lucky planet and it goes into Scorpio on the 10th of October. I've made a separate video on that, so have a look at that. Just type in Jupiter in Scorpio, Gregory Scott, and it'll show up. Jupiter is the lucky planet, so it's important to know what kind of energy it's in so we can make use of this good luck. Jupiter trines Venus, so it forms a relationship with Venus, the planet of love and beauty. So on Friday the 8th, you're going to feel a great sense of internal certainty, and you'll want to take action. So the first 3 days of the week, you really feel like you've done the emotional research, and now you're interested in making things real and taking action and making your life better. The opinions of others will not be held in particular high regard, so remember to be considerate of others. And that's the moon in Aries quincunxing Mars in Virgo. You think you're right, the opinions of other people aren't that important, and with that kind of attitude you can offend people, especially if you tell them, I don't care what you think. That's the worst kind of insult. So don't tell people that, and make a deliberate effort to be considerate on Friday the 8th. On Saturday the 9th of September, the moon goes into Taurus at 4:24 in the afternoon. So the moon in Taurus now is much slower. It's an earth sign. Aries is about let's run and let's go and let's take action now. Let's do it yesterday. It's ruled by Mars. And Taurus is much more, let's enjoy the luxuries, the good things in life. It's ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty. Okay. Mercury also moves into Virgo. So Mercury this year spends a lot of time in Virgo because it was in Virgo when it started to retrograde. Then it moved back into Leo, and now that it's gone direct again, it goes back into Virgo. So we've got 8 weeks of Mercury being in Virgo this year, and Mercury rules Virgo. So Mercury is very, very happy in Virgo. So this is really good news for you, because what that will mean with the moon and this Mercury in Virgo is that you have a great love and a great appreciation for the practical, simple pleasures in life. It's the little things that you can be grateful for and that you can enjoy. Communication becomes less bombastic, because when Mercury is in Leo, there's a tendency to boom everything and to communicate loudly and to be over the top and to be a lion and to roar. Mercury in Virgo is about, okay, get your accountancy hat on and let's go through the information one by one and analyze it. So communication now becomes far more analytical and fact-oriented. Finally, on Sunday, the 10th of September, we have the Taurus moon sextiling Neptune in Pisces. So the moon in Taurus is very sensual, very physical. With that forming this harmonious relationship with Neptune and Pisces, the dream planet, and forming a trine with the sun in Virgo, it means that Sunday is another day filled with simple pleasures and the ability to enjoy them. So going out into nature, going to see a stately home, or just lying in the grass, or spending time with family and having a day out, or going on a picnic, or whatever it is that makes you happy, anything that's a simple pleasure in life that really just makes you feel good, having a nice meal, something like that. Sunday is all about enjoying the little simple pleasures in life. And over the weekend, you really have this wonderful attitude of gratitude going on, and because you're so grateful, you're able to see all of the positive things in these little things, and you're able to enjoy them. which is great because, you know, if you're a billionaire but you don't enjoy your money, then it's pointless. But if you're someone who has very little means and very little resources, but you value every little thing that you've got, you're going to be much happier than that billionaire who doesn't enjoy what he's got. So it's about really being content and happy with what you've got, with where you are in life, right here, right now, and looking at the future with a kind of optimistic lens on, and seeing this week as I'm getting to know myself better, I feel good about myself, I'm taking stock of where I am, and then I'm able to take action and make the changes that I want while appreciating the things that I've got. Doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. And I use astrology and tarot and numerology in all my readings. The astrology allows me to draw up your birth chart, which is really a blueprint of your soul. And that shows me what your life purpose is, what your vocational aptitudes are, what your challenges are that you have to overcome, what you're naturally lucky with, what you're blessed with, what you come in that's just easy for you. And by using predictive astrology and the tarot and the numerology, I can look at what's coming up in future. So in future via in terms of your career or finance or your love life, family relationships, health, spirituality, or I can answer any questions at all. It's all right there in the charts and in the cards. So anything on your mind that you want some clarity on, just get in touch with me via the website, gregoryscott.com. Order your reading there. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will be back next week with the horoscope for Monday, the 11th of September, going through until the following Sunday. So have a wonderful week, and I'll speak to you soon.